Hello and welcome back to Parenting Genie. Thank you for joining me here today. My name is Kimberley and I'm a prenatal yoga instructor as well as a midwife on the team. So it is so wonderful that we have now reached 180,000 followers on our Facebook family. So welcome to everyone who is new. You can also find us on Instagram as well as now on YouTube. So whichever platform is best for you, like and follow us so you can keep along with all of the free educational sessions that we are giving you to best support you throughout your pregnancy and parenting journey. For tonight's session, I will be doing a short series to help with your posture as well as sciatica or lower back pain. This will be through two supported poses from supported triangle to moon pose. The reason why I like these poses are because they are so versatile and beneficial for every trimester of your pregnancy. So whether you are in your first, second or third trimester, you can follow along, especially as we're using our prop of the chair. I really like the chair yoga because it makes yoga more accessible to more people, as even if you were a yogi before becoming pregnant, with your ever growing and changing body, it can cause you to lack a bit of confidence, or you can feel a little bit more unstable, and the chair gives you that confidence to enter into those postures and you'll be receiving all the benefits that go with those asanas still. So we'll be moving through supported triangle to supported moon pose. And I like these positions because they are very beneficial for alleviating back pain as well as sciatica pain, which are very common throughout pregnancy. And they are overall beneficial for your posture. They can also help with increasing your lung expansion and deep breaths there, and releasing some upper body tension as well. So the reason why you may be experiencing back pain or sciatica is from your changing posture as your growing womb and perhaps growing breasts as well, changing your spine and causing a bit of lordosis there is very common. Through increased weight as we are supporting a new growing baby. It's through reduced physical exercise and we're not moving as regularly and moving all those joints because we're slowing down in our pregnancy and perhaps being a little bit more aware of our baby and keeping our baby safe. And of course, it's from those hormones of relaxin, oxytocin, and progesterone, which can be softening the ligaments around our joints. So all of these can cause a little bit more instability throughout our joints and can cause some areas of our body become tight as they misaligned. So through doing triangle pose and moon pose can really help with our alignment and to release and stretch the right areas that we want to. Okay, so if you would like to grab a chair, for added stability of your chair, if you can press it against the wall, would be wonderful. And I will meet you on the mat. Okay, so place my frame into here. Okay, so if we would like to just take two clearing breaths together, where I'll get you to take an inhale, raising your arms out to the side and up, and exhale, let it go and fold through the knees. Start to curl your body up slowly, and again, inhale, reach up, breathe up, feel stretch through the whole spine before letting that all go. Okay, raising yourself back up to center and find yourself in Tadasana. Feet hips distance apart and facing forward like train tracks, and rolling the shoulder blades back. I'll first have you to become aware of your pelvic floor here and start to pull up and engage. So holding as you inhale and release as you exhale. Again, drawing up through the pelvic floor and hold. And exhale, release. So throughout your yoga practices, if you can practice engaging those muscles, your pelvic floor, and lifting up your pelvic floor and inhale and exhaling to release, that can be very great to help support your pelvis throughout your movements and increase your pelvic floor strength. Okay, so first I will lead you into a supported triangle pose. So start by taking a step closer with your right foot, your supporting leg, and raising your left knee onto your chair. Now start to lower your left hand down next to your left knee and raise up through your right arm so it is stacked above your left shoulder. You'll feel a lovely stretch and opening here through the ribs, through the upper body, and all the way down from the hips and to your knee even. So while you're here, I want you to inhale and focus that breath to puff up through the right side of your ribcage. And exhale, start to circle that right arm down and around until you reach the back of your chair. Then as you inhale, raise out your left arm behind you so that it is straight in line with your right shoulder. Inhaling here. And exhale, start to turn your body, keeping your feet where they are still, and returning back into our first pose, a supported triangle. And then with a big press up, bring yourself up to standing, perhaps holding the back of your chair for added support, and take your left leg off the mat. Well done. A quick wiggle of the knees, a little shake out, before we now go into the same postures but with our leg extended. So taking a step to the side with our right leg and extending our left leg out straight. Remembering to keep that supporting right leg, the toes facing forward, our hips facing forward in this posture. We don't want to be rotating this way as it may cause some added strain on our knee and not be stretching our inner groin as we would like to in this pose. So from here again, lifting up and out of the waist, shoulder blades are back, and start to lower and track along your left leg, stopping where it's comfortable for you and reaching that 70%, not going too much on our stretches. So 70% of your capacity, so we don't overstretch. So that might be the top of your thigh, just below the knee, or further towards your ankle. Once you've been lowered to where it's comfortable for you, start to raise up that right arm once more, stacking over your left arm, and can you lift your gaze up? If this is a little bit dizzying or too much strain in your neck, feel free to look down at your left toes. Breathing in here, breathing in again, puffing up through that right side of our ribcage. And as you exhale again, we'll circle down and around to reach the back of our chair. You can have a slight bend in your knee here again as you raise your left arm out behind you. Inhale here, and exhale, start to sweep that arm back and around to reach to your leg. Once it's here again, raise up that right arm. Take another breath out, and inhale, press yourself back up to standing. Again, using the chair to take your leg off the mat, chair, and facing onto the mat again in Tadasana. Again, you might want to take a couple of shakes here, and we'll do a quick little counterbalance to the other side. And so I'd like you to sit close enough so you can hold onto your chair for added support, or you can hold onto your left hip if you feel confident in your balance. So holding your chair or your hip, now inhale and raise your right knee to your chest. Taking a hold of the knee with your right hand, start to then externally rotate the knee to the side. Making sure that you keep those hip bones facing forward and not rotating there with your leg to the side there. So facing forward, shoulder blades back, head high and gazing forward. Keeping those inhales even, filling up the lungs, and slowly letting go. Rotate that knee forward, and then lowering down once more. Okay, and into our final pose, our moon pose. Quite similar to our triangle, but that little bit deeper. So again, we are going to place our right foot, our supporting leg, toes are facing forward, hips are facing forward as we place our left knee onto our chair. Once we're here, we'll now put our left elbow beside our left knee, and you can extend your right arm out. Again, extending up with our arm, gazing to our top fingertips, or you can gaze down to your left fingertips here, wherever is comfortable for you. I'll come a little bit more into frame for you. Scooch back a bit. So again, here with our moon pose, elbow down in front of our knee and gazing forward. As you can, start to walk that foot out, that right foot out on the mat, so that you have more of an extension, a long line of extension through the side body here for our moon pose. Looking up or looking down and just enjoying the stretch here. Inhaling and exhaling. Once more, inhale and exhale. Bring that right arm to your chair. Coming back up onto both hands. And can you walk yourself down to your knees while holding your chair here? I'll swivel my chair just so you can see a little bit better. So we'll now come into supported child's pose. And as you enter into this, rather than curling our back, I want you to think about maintaining a straight back. So folding your arms down in front of you and keeping that straight back, think about sending your sit bones to your heels with a straight back, rather than trying to curl and lift, take your chest to the floor, or curling and sitting too short. So maintaining that straight back will help release through the upper back, the lower back, and you should feel a good release throughout the supporting muscles around the pelvis. So inhale and exhale, start to lower your seat, sending your seat back to your heels and feeling that lovely stretch with the shoulder blades, through the side waist and around the hips. That should be a beautiful stretch for you here. Trying to get as low as you can with your heels. See if you can sit down on your heels and just hold this posture for the time that serves you. When you're ready, you can come and lower down to seated. Stay where you are, but I'll stand so I can face you. Come to a seated position if that is comfortable for you. Perhaps you want to have a block or even a cushion that you might sit on if this is too much pressure on your knees. Just sitting here and again having that anterior pelvic tilt. Coming with our hands in our laps, shoulders folded backwards. Shutting down through the eyes, and we'll just take 3 long deep breaths together. So inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Join up through the pelvic floor as you go, holding as tight as you can at the top, and then exhale, slowly release, and feel more, again, engaging through the pelvic floor, breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release for 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, slowly start to open your eyes, and you can stay as you are or move when it's comfortable for you. But I hope that that has released some tension within the body for you. And you can repeat this as often as serves you. It's, as I said, it's suitable throughout all of your trimesters, throughout your pregnancy, and providing a lot of support with the chair, which is stopping you from going too deep into a pose or putting too much strain onto your body. And let me know in the notes what you would like to see in the coming weeks. I do have plans to do some postnatal yoga sessions as well. So some yoga that you can be doing with your newborn baby. So that'll be a little bit of fun. Okay, thank you again for joining me here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next session.